Get to the chopper! I was like, go, run! Hello Ridge Runner Nation, we're back and better than ever with a new edition of the Weekly Rundown, where we talk about all things trail and ultra running from Southeast Ohio and all the running news from the East Coast. I'm your host, the faster host, Michael Owen.
And I'm the better host, Wesley Harton. This week we're coming to you from the OVRC studio. We have results from the Caumsett 50K, the Naked Bavarian 40-miler, the Fontandango 50-miler, and more. We'll also highlight all the run news from the East Coast in the world of Strava. But first a look at the Paul Barty streak.
Thanks, Wes. A mountain marathon race last weekend didn't deter Paul Barty as he extended his half marathon distance streak to 429 weeks with this run of 13.19 miles. However, on his next Strava run entry, he said that he took a step backwards in recovery after the race, saying, and I quote, "Meh. Take it easy, Barty. You still need to rest after that mountain race." And now, before we head out to race results, let's kick it out to our trail correspondent, Earl the Pearl, for a look in at Barty in the wild.
Hello, Ridge Runner Nation. This is Earl the Pearl, your trail conditions correspondent, coming to you this week with a special feature. You know, here at Ridge Runner Nation, we are frequently asked about how the elites do what they do. It's pretty amazing what some of these guys can accomplish. How do they train? How do they eat? Well, this week, we're going to take a look at one of the closely guarded secrets of the elite Paul Barty. You know, he probably would not be real happy with us disclosing that his secret is what is known as the big salad. This is done twice a week. We have it documented for you just in case you would like to follow this recipe. Fair warning though, this salad takes 15 minutes to prepare. And don't tell him we told you about the Cheerios.
Okay.
Yeah, maybe next time you can actually report in for a trail update, Earl.
And come on, Earl, you gotta start making those videos horizontal.
Definitely, rookie move. And now let's look into some race results, shall we? The 2019 USATF 50K National Championship took place at the Caumsett 50K in New York, and the top finishers earned a spot on the USA 50K national team. In an exciting race all the way into the last lap of this 10-lap course, Zachary Ornelas of Ann Arbor, Michigan, took the outright win in 2 hours, 50 minutes, and 1 second.
That's absolutely moving for a 50K.
Crazy fast. Austin Bogina, who was said to be 3 minutes up at one point, lost the lead in the final lap, finishing in second place, just 54 seconds behind Ornelas. The women's race also came down to the 10th and final lap to decide the 50K champion. Elizabeth Northern of Fort Worth, Texas, was chasing race leader Tara Richardson all day, but overtook her for the win and ran 3 hours, 24 minutes, and 6 seconds. Richardson hung on for second place, but fell a bit behind Northern in 3 hours, 31 minutes. Congrats to all the Caumsett runners, especially those runners who qualified for the USA national team.
The Naked Bavarian 40-miler is a less swag, less dollar, but more fun race in Leesport, Pennsylvania at Blue Marsh Lake. The winner was a familiar name to Ridge Runner Nation, Rich Riopel, who won in 6 hours, 19 minutes.
Congrats.
Second place was Bradley Pratzner, who ran 6 hours, 30 minutes, and rounding out the top 3 was Eddie Pantoja in 6 hours, 52 minutes. The top female finished 3rd overall, and that was Michelle Kent, who ran 6 hours, 52 minutes. Awesome race. Jasmine Chiaramonte, great name,
Lots of syllables.
finished in 7 hours, 3 minutes, and the 3rd podium spot went to Diana Grimm, who ran 7 hours, 32 minutes. Great work, everyone. The Fontandango 50-miler, directed by Aaron Satt, just below the Great Smoky Mountain National Park, took place, and we saw a blistering run by Luke Bolschweiler, who ran 7 hours, 49 minutes, and 52 seconds, winning by nearly 2 hours while setting a new course record. That is absolutely crazy.
That is crazy.
Peyton Gupton finished in second place in 9 hours 45 minutes, and Thomas Boothby rounded out the top 3 in 9 hours 50 minutes. On the women's side, Jessica Solomon crushed the competition by winning by 30 plus minutes. She ran 10 hours 49 minutes. That's crazy. Do you think she wears Solomon shoes?
With that last name, she has to.
That's what I'm saying now.
Maybe she is the Solomon.
That's who that is. That's great.
Yeah.
Second place female was Natalie Daniel, who ran 11 hours 23 minutes, and Leslie Caulfield finished in 3rd in 12 hours 22 minutes. Ridge Runner Nation member Hank Hepperly ran the 50-miler and finished in 6th place with a time of 10 hours 2 minutes. Congrats to all the Fontandango runners.
Congrats, guys. Another race from this past weekend was the Arnold 5K Pump and Run that takes place during the Arnold Sports Festival each year in Columbus. The pump and run consists of contestants bench pressing a percentage of their body weight a maximum 30 times and then racing a 5K a couple hours later. Each bench press takes 30 seconds off their 5K time. I'm excited to announce that my friend and former teammate Zach Holbert took the overall victory in the pump and run. To reclaim his title from 2013, he pumped the max 30 reps and then ran a 17:01 in the 5K, reducing his overall time to 2 minutes and 1 second, winning by 15 seconds. Check out the pump and run champion as he runs to the finish.
Woo! Yeah, flexible!
The best thing about this win was the high-level gamesmanship displayed by Holbert prior to the 5K start. Other runners inquisitively asked Holbert how many reps he did in the bench press that morning, and he replied by saying only 27. This news effectively altered the other runners' race strategy, thinking they could win in the pump and run by finishing over a minute behind Holbert in the run portion. So they let him go out in front of the race for the easy win. Here's a video of second place runner Vaughn O'Brien crossing the finish line, pumping his fist, thinking he had the overall event victory secured. It was reported that Holbert received a private message on Facebook by one of the contestants asking about this move. Well guys, you should have just ran as hard as you could for the win with some guts instead of running for second place. Joke's on you. There's also a regular 5K without the pumping, something that I would probably want to do, where my friends Keegan Rathkamp and Neil Hertenstein took 4th and 5th place with times of 16:19 and 16:21. I received this video of Keegan outkicking Neil down the final stretch, commentary and video by the pump and run champion.
Neil, go! Oh, Neil, you're such a good job, Keegan, you look great, Neil, I'm disappointed in you.
Impressive coaching there, Zach. Great work, gentlemen.
And a huge shout out to Shawnee State University runner Seth Farmer for winning the mile in 4 minutes 11 seconds at the NAIA Indoor Track and Field National Meet. Seth became the first SSU runner to win a national championship. Wow, that's crazy.
Good job, Seth.
And Brooke Smith finishes an All-American in 2 events at the national meet, finishing 3rd in the mile with a time of 4:56 and 7th in the 1,000-meter dash, running 3 minutes and 1 second.
I don't think you dashed for 1,000 meters, but hey, she did. Good job, Brooke. And go Bears.
Go Bears.
Now for our Strava rundown, where each week we highlight all the interesting activities and achievements from runners all across the East Coast. If you want to get noticed on the rundown, join Ridge Runners Club on Strava by visiting the link below.
Riding the bike this week, trying to get some extra fitness in for the big race.
Okay, let's get back to this.
Justin Wickham stated that he's the king of Jamaica. Justin grabbed the course record on Strava on his last day there. He self-proclaimed that it was impressive considering how much vodka he's drinking over the past 5 days. Whew, I wonder what his drink of choice is.
Don't know.
A lot of people got vodka waters this past weekend. Great work, Justin.
I don't even know what that means.
It's vodka and water. Sounds just as easy as it is.
Okay. Alyssa Chance labeled her run friend request as she commuted 8.5 miles to work. She has always taken beautiful pictures of her morning runs. Check out this amazing photo capturing the Pittsburgh metro area. I wonder what is next on her radar for the spring.
But it's something big.
Yeah, good running lately, Alyssa.
It looked like these hooligans ran 30 miles of backyard style through the night. They completed 7 loops of 4.167 miles. Chadwick Robinson, Alec Torgerson, Tim Crow, Tom Jackson, George Themelis, Chris Ricardo partook. Anthony Belasco was their fire guy and provided moral support. Chadwick, Tim, George, Tom are gearing up for Ohio's Backyard Ultra, where I'm excited to compete with these fun guys. See you in a few weeks.
Ben Gable ran 26 miles over the weekend at 7:23 pace. He ran the first 20 at normal pace and the next 4 at marathon pace. I would have probably reversed that, but hey, it's me. And he finished with a 2-mile cooldown. Ben is approaching taper mode as he is running the Carmel Marathon on March 30th.
That sounds delicious.
Very good. I like chocolate.
I did too. I'd run that one.
Anyway, Ben is looking for a BQ time of 2:55, but he is definitely in 2:45 shape in my opinion. Keep it up, Ben.
Excited to see her race it. Sam G ran her first double-digit run in her life over the weekend. It looks as if she ran out and back on the bike path. Sam claimed that the last mile was the hardest. Sam was able to keep fairly consistent splits up until the final few miles. Super impressive, Sam.
Good job, Sam. Keep on crushing it. Chris Huffman ran the Bear Crawl 25K down by Pinnacle Mountain, North Carolina, with what looks to be his young son, Jake. This race is loaded with elevation as you climb 4,000 feet during the race. Awesome work, guys, and stout run for young Jake.
And Michael, it looks like you celebrated your birthday a day early over the weekend by running a 5K by yourself.
I did.
You were signed up for a race but opted out due to sick children.
Yeah, I was signed up for the pump and run, but I realized I probably couldn't pump any iron.
That makes sense. Instead, you decided to run a 15:52 5K on backcountry roads. The first half mile was all downhill, but you still managed to finish with a 5:06 pace. Not too shabby after a mountain race last weekend.
Thanks, but that was a 15:51. Thank you very much.
I see, I saw the elapsed time, and that's 52.
It was all about the official clock time.
Yeah, can't see that.
But then I took my birthday to run 0 miles. You're welcome.
Oh, that's impressive.
Thanks.
Great work. And with that, thanks for this week's rundown from the Ridge Runners. Be sure to check back next week. We'll deliver news on the Super Bowl Trail Championships. Looking forward to that one. The Belmonte 50 miler, the Wall 35-hour challenge. Whew. The Land Between the Lakes 50 miler, and more. In addition, subscribe to the YouTube channel and hit the bell below. You'll be notified every single time we release a new video. If you liked the video, hit the like button and share it with your friends. Remember, you can find us in podcast form on Apple iTunes and Google Play. I'm your host, the better host, Wesley Harden.
I'm your faster host, Michael Owen.
And we'll see you next week on the Weekly Rundown.